Welcome back to our primer show. Right now, we're going to be talking about the DAVAO Aguilas. We got Dylan the Bruycker and Nate Burkey joining us right now. You want to throw the first question?
Well, I mean, I'd like to ask Nate, obviously looking very dapper today. I think he has more motivation this year than in any other year. I think Nate would like to share some news with us.
Oh yeah, recently I found out that my girlfriend is pregnant, so she's now 3 months. So by November the baby would be due. So that gives me a bit of motivation, not only for myself, but have to provide for my girlfriend and for my family to be. So yeah, it is, like you said, it's a little bit of extra motivation and exciting at the time, but also focus and seriousness.
How's the focus going to be? Because you're going to be traveling home and away this time, not like before. We were essentially Manila-based.
Yes.
Now you're going to be traveling a lot, so you're going to be away from your family also a little bit more.
Yeah, we will be traveling a lot, but the good thing is the team will spend a lot of time in Manila. Her doctors in Manila will be close to her most of the time and just be traveling for the games. So
let's talk to you.
Yeah.
And how are you looking forward to the upcoming season?
For me, it's my first year, so it's going to be excited to play here for DAVAO Aguilas. So it's also a new club. So I think everybody on his team is excited to play.
You know, for a lot of players coming in, there's that adjustment period, so to speak. Do you think you're going to go through an adjustment period, or you can just fit right in?
Just fit right in, yeah. We're so excited to play.
You know, a lot of people may not know you that well yet. Would you like to maybe introduce yourself, the Philippine football fans?
Yeah, how did you start, where you played, so at least they'll get to know you a little bit more.
So I came from Belgium. I played before for Wargame, B team, and now I play here in Philippines for DAVAO Aguilas. I play also for national team U22, so I'm 19 years old also.
So you're excited to be able to finally showcase your wares here for the Filipino fans?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk to Nate. You know, obviously having a new mix, new teammates.
yeah.
Is that an adjustment period for you once again?
Of course, it always is for everyone, but you become adjusted over the time and you you just adjust yourself, and it's part of the game, it's part of the sport. Everyone goes through it, I think.
Did you go through that adjustment period that I was talking about? Wherein, Dylan might have to adjust. Did you have to go through that?
Yeah, of course.
If ever you did, what are you going to be telling Dylan then?
Yeah, some of it I can tell him, some of it he has to experience on his own. I think he's already been experiencing the climate.
Uh-huh.
It was a big adjustment for myself, but over time you just get used to it and you learn to play with it. Along with Dylan, we have a few other young players, so they will need to adjust quickly. I think they can handle it. They're young and very motivated. So,
who would you say are the players that the fans out there should be looking out for, as far as your team is concerned?
well,
Aside from Dylan here, of
we
course.
have this nice cover boy with us. He's 19. We have some really good foreign experienced players. And then we have a good group of young players as well, both local and Philippine foreign based. So Dylan's one, I would say. I think another young player, midfielder, would be Andy. He's a young player coming in from Germany. I don't want to say too much. We'll let the the playing speak for itself.
Look, some teams might go and look at the fixture list and see DAVAO and see it as an automatic 3 points. What do you say to these teams that are going to DAVAO maybe a bit too overconfident?
We want to hear some fighting words.
Yeah, some strong words. For the teams are here. Some of the teams are here, so
I think we are a new club, so let's see. We're gonna see. So yeah, we're gonna do everything to win the game.
Okay.
We are compared with other team, so we're gonna win some games. So.
But DAVAO has a strong team, has a solid team, and talk to us, Nate, about some of the players that you have that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, we have 2 Serbian players, 1 goalkeeper, 1 central back. We have a Trinidad national team player, and then we have an Australian A-League player, as well as we have some, aside from myself, there's a central back, Jason Cordova, who's been around Philippine football for a long time, since the beginning actually. He's a very experienced player who we have playing central back. And like I said, we also have a lot of young, eager players that are motivated, energized, you know, wanting to prove and wanting to play. So it's a good mix. I think we are our young team, as everyone knows, new team. So there will be, you know, a period where we need to adjust, but in the end, I think we'll have a good year, good campaign, and the good thing is you know, we're not in it just for this year. We're looking for years down the road. So yeah.
You know, Nate, looking at it from a personal perspective, are you embracing the mantle that obviously you've been with the national team before, you've been playing locally for quite a while? Are you going to take that leadership role in order to make sure that everybody's on the same page, everybody follows the same format, and you know, you're all basically just after one goal?
Yeah. As you said, there will be a leadership role. I am a senior player now, whereas before I was kind of more of a role player with Ceres. And with the DAVAO team, I will need to have a leadership role, and I am of age, so I think it's something that is required of me and something that I'm looking to do for myself. So yeah, I mean, you know, it is something that needs to be done, and I think I'm up for the challenge.
When you look at the other teams, any team that you want to mark on your calendar that you're excited to face?
It doesn't matter to me. I think every game is going to be important. I don't, you know.
The first game,
obviously.
First game against Ilocos.
Yeah, but every game will be important.
Yeah.
Every game will be important.
Plus
Starting with the
Ilocos
first
is
game.
also a new club, so it's gonna be
That
tough.
is a good match because, as you said, two new clubs facing each other.
Yeah. So like also South against North, so it's gonna be good battle, I hope.
And you have an Australian coach in Gary Phillips. How has he been with regards to the team and preparations, and how does he compare to your previous coaches that you've had before?
In football, he's strict. You know, you know what you want. But around soccer, around football, he's a nice person. Can laugh like that. So he's a good trainer. He help each other. He help the players to be better. So.
Nate, your thoughts?
Yeah, he's a very hands-on coach. Does a lot of coaching, not just with the team, but individuals, which is good to see. He's always trying to correct mistakes and, you know, tactic-wise. He seems to be a good coach. He has a lot of experience, as we know. It will be an adjustment for him as well, coming into the new league, coming into Philippine football for the first year. It will be an adjustment for him, but I think he's up to par and he's ready for the challenge.
Well, before we let both of you gentlemen go, any final thoughts? Anything else you want to say? Anything on your mind, Dylan?
Not really.
I want to hear some final words.
Really. No. Just, I know, we'll see how it's gonna be.
As simple as that, huh? Okay. You Nate?
You know, I just want to say thank you for this opportunity. You know, it has been a long time coming, and I think it's important that the players and the coaches and everyone has been patient in the past, and I think it's important that we remain patient because, yeah, everyone's excited for this new year, for this new league. It's great, but it's still a work in progress, and it's, you know, it's something that will take time, and it is exciting. It's time to be excited, but we also need to be patient with the process. But yeah, that's it, and good luck to all the teams, and hope we have a great year.
Thanks a lot, gentlemen, for joining us. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we're going to be dissecting even more squads dito sa ating primer.